Welcome back. Time to talk flu season. It is flu season, not only for us humans, but also for dogs too. In fact, the state is keeping track of how many dogs come down with it. For a look at the numbers and important information about a vaccine for your pet, Dr. Emilio DeBest is here with the Oregon Health Authority. And Dr. DeBest, you were telling me the news is good so far for Oregon compared to what it's looking like nationally. How does it break down?
Yeah, so nationally, we're one of the very few states that haven't had any canine flu or dog flu this year. So we need to be aware of what's going on.
How do you account for that? Why has Oregon not seen any cases?
I think a lot of it has to do with international travel, dogs moving from different areas into the state of Oregon. We see some, but not as much as, for example, California, Washington State, which have huge international ports, or ports that are moving people and animals in and out.
So, doctor, what do people need to know about preventing this? Is it just a kind of a flu shot?
It is. It's just a flu shot. You can talk to your veterinarian about getting the flu shot. And there's a couple of companies out there that actually have the vaccine, and it's a great vaccine.
So you advocated with the Oregon Health Authority, you advocate vaccinating your dog.
I think we need to start at least thinking about it. We're one of the very few states that haven't seen a huge outbreak of canine influenza, and it's time to just be aware that this could potentially happen.
Some illnesses can be transmitted, I guess, between humans and animals. Is this the case with the canine flu? Is it just in dogs? And where did it come from?
Yeah, so as far as we know, it's only between dogs. Where did it come from? One of them came from horses. The other one actually came from birds. So very different.
And symptoms much the same as the human flu.
It is. So we see these dogs with a fever, lethargy, not wanting to eat, a nasal discharge, the typical things that we would see with a flu.
And other advice for dog owners in terms of avoiding the flu?
Oregon has, or Portland has, over 30 dog parks. So if your pet is sick, certainly don't take it to a dog park. Doggy daycares are also a significant source of interaction between dogs, and just be aware of influenza.
And the vaccination would be once a year, the flu shot that you'd get your animal?
Correct. So you will get, the first vaccine would be one given twice, and then every year after that.
How key is it that the state keeps track of this? I mean, what is your interest?
So my job is to, one, consult with veterinarians about different illnesses that could potentially be transmitted to humans. This particular one is of interest because it's new, we haven't seen it before, and it's just a way of trying to understand what is going on. Potentially could happen, could be transmitted to humans, we don't know that. But at this point, it's just a canine influenza concern that we have.
Well, we thank you very much for your work at the state level.
So much.
Appreciate it. Thanks for coming by.
Appreciate it.
Well, anybody who owns